Scott DiCarlo here. This is a little video on just real quick on all my sounds, really quick. Basically, the sounds I have set for my time, or the Eventide space, mod factor, pitch factor, and well, time factor. But I mean, I mainly use digital delays with the time factor. And so, I mean, just there's not really any special delays I use there. It's all just more in the part than the effect. I just use a little digital delay to only accent the effect or accent parts. So playing through this guy, Fender Deluxe, or Ash Deluxe, Butterscotch Blonde Telecaster, and Hot Rod Deluxe amp. And so here we go. Here's like I'm gonna start with the pitch factors. It's first in the loop. This is just my first pitch shifting effect. Here's clean with a little bit of octave, and then I have the second preset as more octave. So. Just more, and then my other preset for this is like a crystal sound. It's called crystals, and then more crystals. Crystal 1, crystal 2. Alright, so that's pretty much all I use the pitch factor for. Just pitch effects, obviously. Now, I have 5 banks on the mod factor. Those are like the first ones I think are my choruses. So just a real kind of deep wave on that. Second preset. It's a flanger, excuse me. Bank 2, I have Phasey Wah, and this is a vibrato. Almost has a little chorus in there as well. Rotary sounds, I have a slow and then a fast. Rotary 1 is slow. And fast. One, 2. Alright, bank 4, tremolo. Bank 2, or preset 2 for the tremolo. A little harsher and deeper and faster trem. Bank 5, vibrato. That kind of sound, and then faster and more aggressive. Different than tremolo. Get it right. That's that. Now delays. I mean, that's just like you digital delays. Not too many repeats. Well, that one needs to be changed. That has a lot of repeats on it. For my main rock and roll kind of sound, like if my generic delay is just this. Fast delay. You can play that with anything. And then usually if I'm rocking with that, I'm going to go to a little bit of a solo. I'll just have just a skosh more. A little bit more repeats. Like 3.5 repeats on that. Alright, so that's delays. Make up your own delays, people. Come on. And sounds. And space. What I have is 3 different halls. Hall 1 is a little bit of hall. Hall 2 is a little bit more
and then Hall 3 is a lot more. 4 is the shimmer sound, 5 is my mod echo reverb. Those are pretty much my main main reverbs that I use, and those sound like this. So this is clean. Let me turn all my. I have my reverb amp reverb on 1, so I don't like playing a lot of amp reverb. Completely clean. Hall 1 deployed now. Hall 2, more. Hall 3, even more. It's longer. Yeah, so let's just do a little bit of... That's Hall 3, nice and juicy. Eventide, space, awesome. Here's my shimmer. Still not too much effect. I mean, the guitar is in there with just the shimmer on a nice little cloud supporting the part. Don't ever do it, people. Mod echo reverb. This one might be a little... I use this for soft stuff, and there is quite an amount of effect on here. That's it. All true bypass loopers. Keep the sound nice and good. And then just for my drive section, I just have first level, which is like a nice clean love pedal right there. There's my settings for that. Real low drive on it. Glass is up kind of good. And then, of course, my tube screamer, I take the tone knob off because usually I'm always adjusting the drive knob with my foot, and I hate it when I bump the tone knob. So I just took the knob off, and it stays right where it is. That's a TS9, and then the box of rock, which is right there. Mainly use that for solos on the boost side. See, the boost is deployed and the distortion engine is not. And then when I do want to play some Black Crows, then I rock it with a box of rock with a distortion engine on it. And then use the solo to do solos on that. And then the open is actually the fuzz factory right there. Nasty fuzz. Chain real quick is the compressor into the super hard on into my Vox wah, which is on the G Lab true bypass wah pad. So I can deploy that without even clicking it on. You put your foot on it and it turns on. I use a lot of, well, I use a lot of wah, but don't even have to click it. Pretty cool. Wah goes into the true bypass looper for my gain-based effects, which is all that goodness, and then out into my volume pedal, Ernie Ball. It doesn't suck tone. I don't hear it. I don't know. And then tuner out to my time-based effects. Chain is pitch factor, mod factor, time factor, space, and that's open. Used to have a loop station. And then out of that into a buffer by Steve Dudley. He made that for me. He's from Ohio. And out. Peace out. Very good.